Because negativity can keep you from enjoying God's best. Did you know that? Negativity can keep you from enjoying the best that God has for you. You might be living a blessed life, but a negative attitude will take precedence over the facts and keep you from enjoying it. We will allow a 30-second encounter with somebody on the road to then become the mindset that we have for the whole day. How was your day? Oh man, it was a rough day. I had a 2-minute phone call with this person at work and they were just so mean to me, so nasty to me. Oh, so in other words, you're allowing that to supersede the rest of your day and cause you to not function in God's best. Jesus never looked at a circumstance and all of a sudden found himself in a negative mind frame. Can you imagine Jesus? 5,000 people, hungry, and he says, hey, disciples, these people are hungry, man. Like, what are we going to do about feeding them? And then one of the disciples comes over and he said, hey, we like robbed this little kid of his 5 loaves and his 2 fish. And then Jesus looked at me and said, what do you want me to do with that? 5 loaves and 2 fish, that's the best that you could come up with? Don't you realize how many mouths there are to feed? Do you think that this is going to go anywhere? Can you imagine Jesus like that? You can't, can you? Because that's not who Jesus is. He is not persuaded by the circumstance before him. As a matter of fact, what's so wonderful about what Jesus did is he took the little that was in his hands that was given to him and he thanked God for it. He was grateful for the little that he had, and then it multiplied. As a believer, you have the mind of Christ. Now, I'm not saying that some of us in here don't have some baggage that we carried in that needs some deliverance, right? I'm not saying that there aren't some renewing of the mind that needs to happen. But the reality is God says that you have the same mind as Christ. And Christ never looked at a circumstance and said, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed out. And from prison, the attitude that the Apostle Paul had was, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Do you know what that tells me? It tells me that a positive attitude is a choice. Your attitude is not produced by external circumstances. Your mindset is actually a decision that you get to make.